Hi, can I come in your space? Hi. I'm just going to hang out with you here for a minute. Is that okay? No pressure. I know this can be a scary place, especially if you don't know what's going on and you don't know why you're here. But I'm going to spend a little time with you, okay? We're going to work through this. We're going to figure this out together. I think she's looking at me, isn't she? No?
I think she's trying to not look at you. She's hiding.
It's really loud in here. Sometimes people say, why does your voice sound like AI? I'm not AI, but I put a filter on it because the barking is so loud. It would be hard to even hear the video if we just played the audio. Like, listen to, here's just some audio. See all that barking? You definitely couldn't watch my videos with your dog. So I mute it so that you can hear it, but just know that unfortunately I can't mute it for her. You know, there are a lot of methods in working with dogs, and this is definitely not a training video. This is a journey that I share to just show some of these dogs and how a little comfort can go a long way. A little love can make a lasting impact. And that's what we're trying to do here. And the thing I've noticed over time is avoiding eye contact and not giving them eye contact really goes a long way. It just de-stresses the situation. One of the first things I try is a treat. Now, when a dog's in this fear state, it's typically unlikely that they'll take a treat. But if they do, that is my first step in to allowing them to accept some of my love. Not a treat taker. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. I want to get as small as I can with her. I think it's a her. She's got a pink collar on. Just gonna go real slow. Keep looking away. I've noticed that the more dramatic I can make the look away, the less stress. So that, so the dog clearly sees my head and my eyes just not focused on them. They're not the focus of this interaction. I'm gonna use this. My phone is kind of a rear view mirror to see her. Oh, she's cute. She's definitely kind of one of the smaller German Shepherds that I've seen. I glanced at her info sheet and I think it said like between 35 and 75 pounds, which is kind of a broad range. I think she's 35 pounds for sure. I mean, that delicious treat is right there and she has zero interest in it. Honestly, I don't know if we'll be able to have any impact on her. And a lot of dogs surprise me, but she is so, I mean, not shut down, but so disinterested in receiving any sort of love. And remember, there are no goals when I sit with a dog, but if we can get her to accept some affection, it will only increase her chances of getting adopted and just reduce her anxiety and her stress, which would be so helpful. But I think, if anything, it's just going to take time. I'm going to find out her story here in a minute. Alexis, can you look up her story and tell me here in just a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
Alexis is going to look in the shelter system. She's got her computer with us, and she's just sitting right out there. And she's going to be able to look into the system and see if there are any notes, and we'll get some more info on her. But I mean, look, she has not moved from that look away position. I'm going to try another treat. I'm going to put it closer to her. The reason I don't go in and take that treat and give it to her again closer is because what I don't want to do, as small as it may seem, is take something away. Like I want to add things. So I'm going to give her another treat closer and see if that does anything. I am going to bump it for closer. Oh, I should, no. Wrong move. I just even said I wasn't going to do that, and then I did it. I'm going to try this again. Dogs are so much like people. It's wild, right? Like sometimes the fear that we have inside of us is so big that we can't even take a step forward, albeit so small. Like that treat is an inch away from her snout, and she is too scared to reach forward to take that treat. But we're going to help. We're going to work on that. And guess what? I know I said I didn't know if we could do anything. Now that we have some treat movement, we can show this girl some love. We can make an impact here. I'm going to try I call it the Pac-Man method. very scientific here. You know, it's kind of like when Pac-Man chomps all the treats forward. So I kind of put a row of treats. And then will she Pac-Man forward? Let's see. Come on. Just thinking about it. No. Okay. I'm going to try again. I'm going to go backwards on the Pac-Man method. Oh, maybe not. Oh, so close. I'm going to make the crumbs even crummier. Can you guys see that? I went from like big to small. Come on, so close. She got it. Yeah. Later. Being cool. Be cool, Rocky. Be cool. That's like my life motto. Reminding myself to be cool. Be cool, bro. I think it's great because it's like when you see a dog like this in this state, it's so hard and it's so painful and it just hurts your heart. But it's like if you think forward from this moment with that little progress right there, like you can just fast forward to seeing her on the couch, cuddling with a family, being loved, being supported, like someone giving her the same loyalty that she gives them in the first place. And like that, and that makes me really happy. And that's what I try to look at, because when I sit here, it's really easy to get angry and frustrated, especially if I find out her story and it's a bad one. So I just always try to look forward and see the dog that I know she will be. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try an open hand now. See, an open hand is a much bigger step. A lot of times trainers will advise you to go with an open hand with a treat versus handing it, where your fingers can be little Vienna sausages and they'll take them off. But this is a much bolder statement with a dog who is shut down and terrified. And so this just makes it a little easier, because every centimeter makes a difference when you're dealing with a shut down dog. It's just less in your face. But that's really good. We have some progress. I think we find out a little bit more about her story to see if we can get a little information. Oh, okay, Alexis. Yes. Tell me more about her. How old is she, do you think?
So they're saying she's around 3 years old.
Okay.
So she's pretty young.
Do we have a name?
She has no name. And she is available. She was found as a stray by a Good Samaritan.
When did she come in?
She came in about a week ago now.
So she's been here for 7 days. So here's how it works at this shelter. And it's different shelter by shelter. The shelter in your town is likely different, but they're all very similar. It's a 5-day hold if the owner is unknown, to give a family time to come in and find their dog if she's not microchipped. She's not microchipped, right?
No, she's not microchipped.
So no collar?
No collar, no leash. Found stray. She was found in a Home Depot parking lot.
A lot of times when dogs are found in those situations, in my opinion, they're trying to get help. Now they may not be seeking help, but they're looking for food or something because they're really struggling. Water, they don't know how to survive on the street. Because if it's a street dog, they'll typically stay away from busy places. Hi. Are you looking for another treat? Let's try an open hand. You want a treat? Oh, that was good. That was really good. Some good things happen right there. So she put her paws forward. Very small movement. I'll replay it. Very small movement, but a really big movement in her world. And then she inspected me before she took the treat. So she sniffed me out. So that's really good. Is she looking at me right now? She is, right? No? Still no? It's funny because
maybe she's looking at your butt.
I get that a lot. I don't think I've ever been able to say that. All right,
dog, maybe.
Let's keep this. Yeah, from dogs, yes. All right, let's keep this family friendly, Kelly.
Kind of looking at you.
Okay. Yeah, because my wife's making inappropriate comments. I guess I made the inappropriate comment. Oh yeah, we're making progress. That's good. That's really good right there. She's actually in a really bad spot, and I'll tell you why. She's been here for 7 days, and she's still acting this way. And that's a problem, because as people walk by the kennel when she's scared and she's shut down. People don't see her. And I know you're watching this video and you might see that is the dog that I would be attracted to. That might be because you're a dog person or you're experienced or you're seeing this video and you're seeing her story. But I'm statistically, dogs that are at the back of the kennel that are shut down are less likely to get adopted and they don't make it out of shelters. And so, she's available now for adoption. And it's one of the reasons we do this. And one of the reasons I appreciate you all so much, just being involved and engaged and sharing this and becoming a member. By the way, would love to have you as a member and be a part of this community. But we get to tell her story, right? We get to be the voice for the voiceless. And even bigger than that is we get to show her some love and comfort. And I've seen a drastic turnaround from just a small amount of comfort where you come in the next day or the next hour and they're at the front of the kennel or they're approaching humans because they see humans now as a good thing, maybe a treat dispenser. And that's okay too. I'm okay with that. I'm okay being seen as a giant Pez treat dispenser. So now we know her story, which doesn't tell us much. She was brave enough to probably look for help. And that was probably a big step. And so I'm going to tell her how proud I am of her for that. We're going to move into some positive affirmations. And I'm going to try to move back a little bit just to get a little more on her level and in her eyesight. Hi. We don't have a name, right?
No name.
Yeah. Let's think about something that has to do with Home Depot.
Home Depot.
What could it have to do with Home Depot? I mean, I don't want to name her Depot, but something. Let's try this. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Hi. You're a good girl. Hi. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Good girl. You're a good girl. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Good girl. You're a good girl. I would absolutely say she's never heard that before. Treat or good girl. I mean, there's zero reaction. So that's okay. It'll be the first time she's ever been told she's a good girl. And I'm okay with being the first person to ever tell you that because you are a good girl. You know that? You are deserving of love and you are a good girl. And I am so proud of you for being brave enough to ask for help that could not have been easy. And now you're safe. And you are probably the littlest German Shepherd I've ever seen, which makes you so unique and special. And I know right now it's hard to look at me and make eye contact, but just know that I love you and you are worth more than you know. We got a little eye movement there. She felt it. You're a good girl. You're loyal and you're kind and you're loving and you're deserving. And one day you're going to have a family who loves you and you're going to be able to give your love and loyalty in return. Good girl. Here you go. We're going to try just a little touch. Hi. Good girl. It's a good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, it's a good girl. Does that feel good? Huh? Does that feel good? Yeah. You want a treat? Huh? You want a treat? Yeah. Okay, we'll take a little break. She's processing a lot of information right there. And you can see like there's not an ounce of any fear turning into any reaction, like no teeth snarling or growling or anything like that. She just doesn't know what to do, right? She just hasn't probably ever been shown love before. And she might have been on the streets long enough to be feral. Not fully feral, but, to start to regress to that. Over that even. Okay. That feels good though, doesn't it? Does that feel good a little bit? She's leaning into that a little bit. That's good. That's a good girl. You're a good girl. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a little trust here. Yeah. Does that feel good? Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Does that feel good? Okay. Can we get in there a little bit? There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, good girl. Take a little break, a little breather. Did we come with a name yet? We got to work on a name. Orange. What's Home Depot's color? Orange? Home Depot does a lot of donations to animal shelters, like for helping them build stuff, so that's good. This is not a sponsored Home Depot post. They have like a slogan or a saying. You guys wouldn't know. You're not my Home Depot audience.
Yeah. Get it done.
That's not their slogan. Get it done. Maybe that should be, though.
How doers get more done.
Well, that was pretty close.
I mean...
I get it done. How doers get... Sorry. It's fun. It is funny. I know it doesn't seem funny right now, but that was funny. She did not laugh at your joke. We don't have to do Home Depot. We don't have to name her after something at Home Depot.
I feel like we're trying to force it.
I'm like, thinking about like cedar or pine or oak, hammer, wrench.
How about Bobby?
It has nothing to do with Home Depot, and I think that's probably a good thing.
Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder?
Bobby the Builder. Bobby the Builder.
Okay, I like Bobby. It has nothing to do with Home Depot, I think.
She's almost closing her eyes.
Is she getting tired? A lot of dogs in this state, their fear is just so exhausting that when they do get into a comfortable state, they fall asleep, which is understandable. And so that's actually a good sign right there. She won't put her head down. It'd be really nice if she'd put her head down and relax a little bit. But, okay. So Bobby, let's try her new name, even though she's fallen asleep. Bobby, do you like that name? Is Bobby a good name? Hi, Bobby. Bobby, you're a good girl. Look at that. She's looking up. Bobby, you're a good girl. Good girl, Bobby. Sorry, did I move too fast, Bobby? I'm sorry. I'll take it slow. You want to check me out? I'll give you a little head rub again. You seem to like those, Bobby. You're a good girl. Yeah. Just a good girl. Yeah. Bobby, you're a good girl. Okay. Good, Bobby. Yeah. That's okay. A good girl. I think she likes her name. Okay, so now we're going to do a fun segment because I want to spend a little more time with her because sometimes it just takes time, You all have been sending mail, sneaky. You looked up the address of the shelter and you sent mail. Now, don't everyone go and send a bunch of mail because the shelter only has so much. They're not a post office box, right? But I did get some mail and I thought it'd be fun to open it and Bobby and I could read it to you guys. You have it?
Yes.
Okay. And you already checked some of these out.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. You are too much. What is this? We have a toy for you, Bobby. Let's get you your toy here. That's the most interaction I've seen her take. Let's see. Does it have a squeaky? Oh, what is that, Bobby? What is that, Bobby? Well, Bobby, thanks you. That's really cute because that's the most interest she's shown in anything. You like that? Is that is Lammy making you a little comfy? Here, look. It's a toy. Certainly she doesn't know what a toy is. It's funny because she liked it. She was getting excited about it. And that excitement just put her even more into shutdown. It's like when someone showers compliments on you. It's that feeling where you almost don't know how to take it. And that's what she's experiencing right now, I would imagine. Okay, we're gonna put it over here. Here, we'll put it right here in case you want to check it out. Although I'm gonna move it so it's not looking at her. So we're gonna have appropriate dog language altogether. Okay, good girl. I know, it's a lot, huh? It's a lot. It's heartbreaking to see a dog go through this because just in these moments, it's the first time she's ever been told she's a good girl. It's the first time she's ever received a toy or affection, like I would imagine. I could be wrong, but based off the signs, I doubt it. Okay, look at this. Oh, wow, look at this. Hold on, let me calm down. Oh, wow, look at this. This is amazing. Okay, I'm going to put these pictures up because there are pictures in here. It says, my name is Ava. I am 11 years old and I live in New Jersey. I love your videos. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. I love your Sitting with Dogs sweatshirt. She's in the sweatshirt and I wear it every day. My twin sister and I help out at our local animal shelter. That is awesome, which is Animal Alliance in Lambertville. Shout out to Animal Alliance in New Jersey. They organize donations and drives and they're going to adoption events to help. And we even have some of the dogs make paintings so people can donate to own one. I'm unbelievable. We don't have a dog, but we're looking forward to adopting one. I made some art for Kobe, Flip, and Zoe. Awesome. Thank you. And I would love if you could show the pieces of art in your next Sitting with Dogs video. Well, here we are. I hope you love the pieces of art and we'll share them. Ava. Thank you. I hope I'm saying your name right too. Ava, this is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is cool. Kelly, look at this. Zoe. Oh, look at that. Zoe. And this means even so much more now that Zoe is no longer with us. Kobe. This is perfect. That captured Kobe's goofiness. Definitely 100%. You see that? Bobby, what do you think? What do you think? She's looking at that, huh? Okay, and then Flip. Oh yeah, spot on. Thank you. That is so cool. Wow. Wow, I am blown away. Okay, I will say this. Please don't everyone send a bunch of mail to the shelter. I appreciate you guys so much, but I do not want to overwhelm the shelter. But look at this. Nancy said, I just found your channel. Can't stop watching. I'm in Chicago. I don't have a dog. I grew up with lots of them and love seeing dogs. You at the kennel so wonderful with animals. Thanks from the Midwest. Nancy, thank you. One of you hand wrote me a letter here, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Said, thank Rocky for me if you don't mind. Well, Brian, I got this, so thank you. I enjoy watching his videos when he asks for people to send toys. We had a video where we needed toys at the shelter. And by the way, now, because all of you guys sent toys, they have toys for like the next year. So thank you. Brian, thanks for sending this. And you rock. Okay. And then we have a lot of mail, huh? Guys, I can't read all of them, or we'll be in this Sitting with Dogs episode, and Bobby will kick me out of her kennel. But you guys are unbelievable. Holly sent me a letter, even drew a little wolf sign on here, and just wanted to share a remarkable story of the positive impact you made. Okay. Last weekend, someone came up to our front porch and turned our doorknob, but there was no knock on the door. Too late in the day to be the mailman, so it must be a solicitor, I thought. I turned to look out the window to see who it was, and I was shocked to see a 10-year-old barefoot child wearing pajamas walking up the street. Immediately, I knew the child was lost and had to get her to safety before anyone harmed her. I ran out of the house to follow the child and found her trying the doorknob of our neighbor. She was going to that house trying to get inside to a warm, safe place. Oh my goodness, this is wild. As I approached her, I didn't want to do anything to scare or alarm her. I thought to myself, what's the best way to approach her so that I don't scare her off? So I used some of the techniques that I learned by watching Rocky Kanaka on Sitting with Dogs. I approached her slowly and didn't touch her, didn't reach out for her or try to grab her. I just said hi and talked to her calmly. I sat down on the wall of the flower bed to be eye level with her. I told her she knocked on my door, so I came out to help her and we could find her parents. She couldn't or wouldn't tell me her name, but she quickly trusted me and was willing to let me help her. That's amazing. She came into my house. We called 911. Soon her father came looking for her and found her safe and warm in our home. So I want to thank you for sharing the good work you do with dogs. That's pretty wild. I mean, thank you. I get zero credit for that. You get all the credit. That is awesome. And I'm so glad you were able to help her. That's pretty cool. Mail time's fun, isn't it? Yeah. That was fun. Let me know if we should do more mail time. We'll have to figure out a way or something, set up maybe a postal box or something. Bobby, what do you think? These are pretty sweet, huh? Can I pet you a little bit more? Okay. Hi. Check you out. Check me out. Okay. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi. You're a good girl. Does that feel good? You want over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Good girl.
She seems to be okay with you petting her, though.
Yeah, she's definitely warmed up to that. And, like, I would love to scoop her up and put her in my lap just to show her some comfort. I don't know if she's ready for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The thing is, I think it could help. If I get her out of this corner, I think it'll go a long way. Come here. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. You're a good girl, Bobby. You're a good girl. Yeah. That's a good girl. Good girl. There we go. Yeah. Good girl, Bobby. That's a good girl. Thanks for letting me do the scoop. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Here. There we go. There we go. She's like, okay, I don't want to be all the way up in the lap, but I'm okay with this right here. Look at those eyes. Those are so cute eyes. Oh, this is a big step. I'm so proud of you. What you may not be able to see in the video is just her shaking. Like just the shaking, and a lot of it's from the other dogs barking. She's shedding really bad. Like you just touch her and the hair comes out. It's like my shirt is now covered in dog hair, which is fine. You may have seen this before. I actually saw something really cute where someone said like a rich person will have designer labels on their clothing. A happy person will have dog hair, which is so true. Like, find me a piece of my clothing that doesn't have dog hair on it. All right, that's good. You may not have seen that, but she checked me out right there. She did a little sniff on my hand, and that's cool. Because when her sniffer's working, then that starts to open up. It's like when you take a deep breath, right? When you just deep breath in, it starts to just allow your brain to think. That's her deep breath, is that sniffing. All right. You see her coming out of her shell a little bit? Yeah. Hi, girl. Here, let's move that collar and get under there. Oh, does that feel good? Does that feel good? Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You're making big steps. Okay, so here is the thing. She's going to need our help. She is available for adoption. She's going to need someone that will give her the freedom and the space to develop the curiosity to come out of her shell. And so what does that mean? Well, it means when you get her home, she's not going to be that dog that you dream of on day one. It's likely days, weeks, possibly months of letting her come to you, not giving her eye contact, or not like forcing your love on her, being okay if she's offended and doesn't take a meal that you make for her, and so on. And it's letting her come to you. That curiosity that she shows over time will lead to her wanting to know, like, what's going on? How do I be a part of what you're doing? If you have other dogs, that could be wonderful, because then she'll get to learn how to be a dog from those other dogs. But this is a dog that is clearly in almost, not feral, she's not feral, but she doesn't know what being a dog is. She's been out and about for long enough. She doesn't have a collar, doesn't have a leash, but she will make a great dog. Like, there's something that the bond between a dog that you've brought out of this state, there is nothing like it. There is no dog that you can buy or friendship that you can have that will be more powerful than the understanding you have with a dog where you saved them and they saved you, right? That old saying. I need your help. I need you guys to share this. We have to get the word out about her, because she's gonna need this community, all of you guys, this awesome community, to help her find a home, because she ain't gonna find it on her own. She doesn't have a voice right now, and we need to be her voice. And I can't thank you guys enough for being that, and especially all of the people who have joined this channel and are members and are allowing us to do more and help more dogs. Thank you. I've seen a couple of you out now wearing merch, our shirts. Unbelievable. Like all that dog hair. Bonus points if I see you in this merch and you have dog hair on it. But I'll link it on the video so you can get a shirt if you want. And thank you. Make sure you subscribe. I will keep the updates coming. We're doing pup date videos so that you know what happens with these dogs. And you can always follow along or adopt the dogs that I'm sitting with, like Bobby. Just go to rockykanaka.com. Okay, you're a good girl. Love you. Good job. What a different dog. You're already doing so good. Nope. So, oh, there we go. There we go. Good girl, Bobby.